Hey, howdy and happy day. President Donald Trump, he just pardoned 2 turkeys in advance of the U.S. Thanksgiving. They do that every year. It's kind of a tradition. They pardon the turkeys. I just hope that it doesn't start to pardon the turkeys on the other side of the aisle. There's hundreds of them, I guess. Hey, to leave those guys alone. Now, I got stuff for you here. If you take $500 from one person, okay, and you give $100 to 5 lazy people, you lose 1 vote. You lose 1, but you gain 5. That's the biggest pyramid scheme of all time, because that's what it is. And what's it called? Socialism. Not a good thing. And it's happening. We got to fight back. Now, I got another thing here for you. Sounds like this, okay? Gimme Grant. Gimme Grant, okay? Kind of like an immigrant, but gimme Grant. That's a person who comes to a new country to live for free with all benefits paid for by taxpayers, and they have no intention to work or to live by the laws of that new country. But, when they don't get what they want, they complain, and they complain a lot. And if you complain back, guess what? You're a racist. That would be a gimme guy, gimme Grant, son of a gun. America and Canada, they have differences. America has ICE, and they take those illegal immigrants and they get rid of them. They send them back to the country of origin. But Canada, they have NICE. ICE takes down illegals, NICE lets them stay. NICE is actually stupid, but that is what's going on in Canada. Not good. And a lot of other countries, they also have NICE, which is dumb. Dumb. Speaking of dumb, in Canada, the federal government passed the first reading of what they call Bill C-254. And this is an amendment to the criminal code to create an offense for willingly promoting hatred against Indian people by condoning, denying, downplaying, or justifying the Indian residential school system in Canada through statements communicated with others. Okay, let's analyze that. So residential schools, there's no proof. I mean, there's a lot of talk, but there's no proof. But it creates a criminal offense for questioning the validity of claims that large numbers of bodies of Indian children lie buried in unmarked graves. So if you say it, if you ever come out and say, show me the proof, show me a body, that's a hate crime. That's a hate crime? Are you getting that? Wow. I mean, I don't get it, but that's what they're doing. The first reading, and of course, there'll be the second. It'll become law because that's what they're about. Minority groups Either way, you can dig down and kind of come up with your own stuff. Now, in the USA, there's 130 congressional people, I guess, Democrats. They recently filed a brief to the Supreme Court urging it to rule in favor of trans athletes in women's sports, okay? So men can play in women's sports. 130 of these people, they have wives and sisters and all of this stuff and daughters. And they're in favor of a man being able to, if you're boxing, a man can punch a woman in the face, I guess, and playing all of the other sports, right? 9 senators and 121 House members voted in favor of that. Voted for it. I mean, they've signed this brief and it's gone to the Supreme Court. Wow, and these people actually get elected and they walk among us? Not nice. Now, here's a man in England, Oxfordshire. And he's been arrested because there's this huge pile of waste that he's done illegally, apparently. He's 39 years old, and he has 490 feet of length and 20 feet high of garbage. There's a lot of garbage going on out there in the world. Hey, and it's kind of interesting. I guess it's illegal. You're not supposed to do that. I still think you should burn this stuff. They bury it, and this guy shouldn't have done what he did. I get it. I'm not a big environmentalist, but somewhat. I mean, you got to kind of save the world a little bit. What do you do with it? Well, firstly, you should probably go to a legal place. But even illegal places, all they do is bury it and crunch it up in different things. I mean, with all the billions of us humanoids on the planet, eventually we'll run out of space. The garbage will overtake us. Burn it. They used to do that, but now it's environmentally bad. But yet, you got guys like him that are stacking it up because maybe it's easier. I don't know. Just sharing with you because England, they got their problems. Everybody's got problems. But what are the solutions? Well, firstly, the solution is the right, not the left. And you got to get the right people in there because they'll find solutions before you get into problems. Just saying. Y'all come back.